Good morning, Stampers. This is Dianne Cisneros, and today we're going to do, Dianne will teach me that. I posted this on my blog yesterday and promised that I would teach you how to do this burnishing effect. So to get started, I'm going to, I cut out a piece of some shimmer white. You don't need shimmer white, I just have a lot of it left over and it is retired. But it has a little shimmer to it. Then I used Apothecary Accents, one of our framelits, to cut it out. So the first thing we're going to do is put a little piece of scrap here. And then I cut out a 1-inch circle, which is going to be, I don't know, I guess I would think it would be the moon with all those evening colors. So I'm going to stick it right there. And the two colors I'm using are Pumpkin Pie and Crushed Curry. But we're not going to, what do you call it? Sponge. When you sponge, you kind of dab it like that, or you might pick it up and do the edge. But burnishing's a little different. You get as much ink into your sponge as you can. You don't want it to look spotty, you want it to look full. And then I don't want it to be too dark, so I'm going to rub some of it off so I don't get those circles on my card. And then I'm going to come down onto it. So this is burnishing. I'm going right over that circle. I'm going to come down a little bit on the sides. And it leaves a nice, even color. Okay, so we're going to use that again. I'm going to get out my crushed curry. Oh, just, I don't know why I even get my nails done, but anyway. So now I want to really get this yellow going in here. Fill your sponge with ink and then clean it up. That way it gives it a nice texture. So I'm rubbing this yellow curry or crushed curry right into, going right up into the pumpkin. And it gives it, if you do it right, it has a little texture. So we'll go back to the pumpkin. I'm going to turn it around. And I'm going to rub it out. And come down onto it again, right into the yellow. Keep rubbing until you like it. So you can see there's a lot of texture in the colors. Okay, now I have a little spot right there that's darker than the rest, so I can cover that up. Let me show you how. I'm going to use a piece of scrap underneath this. I'm going to use some early espresso. I'm going to use this stamp set, Truly Grateful, and I'm going to use this and the words. These would be, I don't know, wheat or corn stalks or whatever, but they make, I want to get the top of this stamp up into this yellow. So I don't want to press too hard, because if I do, I'm going to have lines. So I'm going to go off to the edge and try to get those lines up into the yellow. And I think that'll do it. Then I went and I took my Stampin'Up and I used the Truly Grateful from that set, and I stamped it right down there so that I can see it when I put it on here. Now use this board or whatever you have to measure. I'm putting my points together so that at least this piece is straight. Then I'm going to, I may come down a little bit under the moon. Put my arm here to hold the paper and everything, and then I'm going to remove this. And I'll put some espresso on here. And I'm going to go down. So that covered up one of the little marks that I made with the stamp. And I know you can't see it, but if you have any of that shimmery paper, it shimmers. It's retired, but it's beautiful. It shimmers underneath these colors. So this is the one I made earlier. Whoops, let's take that moon off. I used some removable tape, and I forgot to bring my little eraser. There is an eraser that gets rid of this glue. And then here's my card. So that's all there is to it. I will put a list of the products that I used on my blog for you, and I hope you'll give it a try. Thanks for stopping in, and I will see you again soon.